Top most interesting facts. Number 1. Enormous amount of gold deposits found near the Earth's core. Scientists have recently discovered that the Earth has enormous amounts of gold deposits, especially close to its core. The only problem is that it is 1,800 miles below the ground and at a very high temperature. It is at a much deeper level than we can mine. There is so much gold that our planet Earth can be coated with a 4-meter thick layer of pure gold. Number 2. Albert Einstein's eyeballs are in New York City. Before Einstein died 67 years ago, he wrote in his will that he wanted to be cremated, his ashes discarded secretly to avoid creating a shrine. But in the early hours of April 18, 1955, after the man who invented modern physics died, the pathologist on call Dr. Thomas Harvey did something very different. He conducted an autopsy without permission and illegally took his eyes and brain. He gave the eyes to Einstein's eye doctor, Henry Abrams. In 1996, Harvey told ABC News, knowing that his brain was of interest to almost everybody, I saved it and carefully preserved it. To this day, they remain in a safe deposit box in New York City. Number 3. Snake Island. Ilha de Queimada Grande, also known as Snake Island, is an island off the coast of Brazil in the Atlantic Ocean. It is administered as part of the state of São Paulo, Brazil. The island is small in size, of just 43 hectares, and has a temperate climate. The island's terrain varies, ranging from bare rock to rainforest. It is very dangerous to set foot there that Brazil has made it illegal for anyone to visit. This island is known for its vast population of golden lancehead snakes, a species of pit viper and one of the deadliest serpents in the world, and it's estimated that there are between 2,000 and 4,000 snakes on the island. They feed on birds. The snakes became trapped on the island thousands of years ago when the island got disconnected from the mainland. This place is closed to the public in order to protect both people and the snake population. Access is available only to the Brazilian Navy and selected researchers. Number 4. Migration of millions of crabs in Christmas Island. Australia's Christmas Island is known for the migration of millions of crabs annually. There are around 43.2 million red crabs unique to this region. During migration towards the shore, they travel through major roadways and highways in the island. These roads are often closed to protect the crabs from traffic. The local officials have even built overhead bridges for their safe passage. Red crabs all over the island leave their homes at the same time and start marching towards the shore. After mating, the male crab returns back to its home, while the mother crab stays in the burrow for another 2 weeks until the egg develops and then propels them into the sea. The migration process spans for 3 weeks, until female crabs return to the forests. Once hatched, baby crabs slowly make their way home. The migration usually occurs between October and November. An amazing fact about the female red crabs is that they can produce up to 100,000 eggs. Unfortunately, while so many eggs are released into the water, majority of red crab larvae never make it home. These millions of larvae are an important food source for marine animals like whale sharks and manta rays. Number 5. The circulatory system is more than 60,000 miles long. The circulatory system is made up of blood vessels that carry blood away from and towards the heart. Blood vessels, which include arteries, veins and capillaries, are parts of the circulatory system. So if a child's entire circulatory system were laid out straight, it would stretch for more than 60,000 miles, according to the Franklin Institute. The body of an adult is home to approximately 100,000 miles of blood vessels. That's mind-blowing. Number 6. Adolf Hitler wanted to be a priest as a kid. The Hitler family lived on a small farm outside of Linz, Austria. As a young boy he idolized the priests and for 2 years seriously considered becoming a priest himself. He especially admired the priest in charge, who ruled his black-robed monks with supreme authority. At home Hitler sometimes played priest and even included long sermons. He also suffered from ailurophobia, which is a fear of cats. Number 7. World's most well-preserved human remains found buried in a mysterious liquid that scientists still can't replicate. Lady Di of the Han Dynasty is China's eternal mummy. Lady Di's tomb was found in 1971 at an archaeological site named Mawangdui near the Chinese city of Changsha. While her face looked swollen and deformed, her skin was still soft, and her arms and legs could flex at the joints, and there is still blood in her veins, and this is the most well-preserved ancient human ever discovered. While other mummies are very fragile and tend to crumble at the slightest movement, the mummy of Lady Di is so well preserved that doctors were able to perform an autopsy even after more than 2,100 years after her death. She was found wrapped in 20 layers of silk and placed in a series of 4 coffins of decreasing sizes. To keep out air and water, her tomb was packed with charcoal and was sealed with several feet of clay. This process killed any bacteria that might have been inside and helped preserve the body. Her body was also found soaked in an unknown liquid that's slightly acidic, which also prevented bacteria from growing. Some believe that the liquid is actually water from the body rather than some preserving liquid poured into her coffin. The body of Lady Di now rests in the Hunan Provincial Museum, where she can still be visited. Number 8. Skin is the largest organ in human body. Skin makes up about 15% of our total body weight. An average adult has nearly 21 square feet of skin. Our skin sheds about 9 pounds of dead skin cells every year. Number 9. Venice is built on 10 million tree trunks. It is hard to walk through Venice, Italy without wondering how the place was built. It is one of the most extraordinary cities in the world, built on 118 islands. It is situated in the middle of the Venetian lagoon in northern Italy. Venice was built by using long pointed poles of wood, driven deep into the ground, a portion of the ground that was hard clay which could hold the weight of the buildings placed on the poles above. Over that, they put layers of stone that made up the foundation of the city. Around 10 million tree trunks were used to build Venice. The wood doesn't decay as it is surrounded by mud, which keeps away oxygen. This floating city of Venice has no cars or cycles. Venice is one of the most visited places in Europe. Number 10. People say bless you when you sneeze. But why? Because when you sneeze, your heart stops for a millisecond. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click on the bell button to get new video updates.